to the Bronx. Next thing I see the gray Benz, Big Pun's Benz, going 100 miles per hour up the bridge. That's just, I already see my life. Like I said, no way. We just starting to get to the bag. The motherfucker Big Pun jump out the shit. I'm running. I'm trying to catch up to these guys to stop the shit. They putting in work on this guy, right? So Pun gets out, hit him with the chain a couple of times. So they actually talking about throwing him over the bridge. They like, yo, it's broad daylight. No, I'm telling you, they like, yo, let's throw this nigga over, twin. Fuck that, throw him over the bridge, like the bridge. So I dive on the guy. I never hit the guy. I protected. They're hitting me now. Like, no. So I saw a month later, we go do an autograph signing. We do Don Cartagena. The detectives is there already. They said, Fat Joe, we here to take you for robbery, assault. I said, robbery, assault. They said, you know the guy from the bridge, Harlem River, he's pressing charges. I said, oh, the guy from the bridge. So they gave me some time. My wife goes home, bring back a sweatsuit. You know, for sure you stayed. You know, that was the time they give you 3 days in the bullpen, right? So I'm like, all right. My lawyer's there. They trying to work some shit out for me to come out that night. They had just started. You could do the same. So my lawyer's talking to DA. I go in the fucking jail, not the jail, the precinct, 40th precinct, right by my store now in the Bronx. All of a sudden, they're like, yo, Joe, you know, your lawyer's a good lawyer. They're working it out. I'm about to go see the judge that night. The whole fucking building starts screaming, ah! Niggas banging on the wall. Ah! They open the door. Big Pun, my nigga, with a leather suit, the hat, and a bottle of champagne. They walked in. The cell was this little. I said, Pun, what you doing here, B? He said, yo, twin, we made the papers. We made the news. Yo. We the biggest in the fucking game. You thought I was missing this shit? I said, yo, Pun. They said, yo, Pun had a warrant too. So the nigga comes in, for sure I got to spend the night in jail now. You know, this, I'm about to go to 161. This nigga fucked up the shit. I'm so pissed at him. I'm sitting in the cell with the nigga. I'm like this sideways, like good times. Yeah. He take up the whole shit. With a leather suit, they let him keep the champagne. Yo, let me tell you something. Moral to the story is we spent the night in 161. They left the cell open for Big Pun. They gave the nigga the phone. He had a problem with the phone. He had like a phone. He got to call his wife every 3 seconds. So they gave him the phone in the cell in 161, and he with the, what, you ever slept with the cell open in 161? Nobody. I'm up in there with this nigga. I've been locked up 50 times. I realized what's going on here. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. Jimmy Bond's Cafe coming there with steaks, lobsters, seafood, rices, sodas. He feeds the cops, the inmates, the everything. So we up in there eating. But you know, the nigga Big Pun, man, he was a trip, man. Let me tell you something. He didn't realize, he was telling me, yo, they got jails for guys like us with swimming pools with this. I said, bro, they're going to throw us in the worst jail you ever seen in your fucking life. He really believed that shit. Club Med, it's pools in here. It's this state too. He fucked. Well, you know, we settled with the guys over. The guy's a rat. You know, the guy still comes outside in the hood. Right? Remember, Rich, you went to the, what was the name of the old school spot?
In the Bronx?
Yes.
Secret Society.
No, the Olivia's or something. Well, Rich walks in and the guy's there who ratted on us. His claim to fame is he ratted on Big Pun and Fat Joe. I swear to God. He'll go to the old school shit. They're like, yo, who's homie? That's the nigga that ratted on Big Pun and Fat Joe. Like, that's his life. The man's a rat.
The man's a rat.